How Simon Sinek's Start With Why TED Talk helped me take a client from zero to well over $1 million in 9 months. Now, first and foremost, if you haven't seen that video, do yourself a favor and go and watch it, obviously after you finish this one. In it, Simon argues that most businesses communicate their messaging wrong, and from my experience, I tend to agree with him. He uses what he calls the golden circle, which is this diagram here on the screen, to demonstrate this point. And what most businesses do is they start with what they do, then how they do it, and rarely, if at all, why they do what they do. What they should do instead is start with why, then how, and finally what. And Simon uses Apple as an example to demonstrate this. So if Apple was to communicate like most businesses do, their messaging might sound like this. We make great computers. They're beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. Do you want to buy one? Now, this is how most communicating and marketing is done, and obviously it's not very compelling. But what Apple actually does is they start with why and work their way out, and it sounds a lot more like this. Everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. The way we challenge the status quo is by making our products beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. We just happen to make great computers. Want to buy one? What a difference that makes. Now, there's actually a number of reasons why this is so effective, and if you want a full breakdown of that, you can go and watch that in Simon's TED Talk. But one of the key words here is believe. In order to communicate our why, we need to communicate what we believe in. It's no accident that the aligned methodology centers around aligning outcomes, beliefs, and expectations. When we align beliefs with our audience, we create resonance. Now, this is messaging that speaks straight to your target market on a core and deep level. Essentially, you're talking straight from your heart and into theirs. Now, this was central to all of our clients' messaging, and it had a massive impact on their sales. Interestingly enough, they're still using the same messaging from 3 years ago, and this last year they did nearly $30 million in sales, which blew right past that first $1 million only a few short years ago. Now, if you'd like to learn how we craft messages like this for our clients, click the link somewhere on this video or comment below. Bye for now.